Hi, I'm John, and I'm a worship leader that spends a lot of time thinking about ways to engage people in worship. Most of the time, that's a congregation, but it's also the people that I sing and play with. There are a lot of worship leaders that talk about being a lead worshiper, and that's really important. But if I'm honest, my problem is trying to engage the congregation too much in worship. For me, I often forget that I and the people that I lead with are primarily worshipers first. One of the best ways that a worship leader can prepare themselves to lead in worship is through rehearsal. In rehearsal, you're teaching the nuts and the bolts of the service. You need to have a clear idea of where you're going, but you also need to know how you're going to get there and help navigate people around the obstacles on their journey. So, as you prepare to lead your worship rehearsal, here are a few things you might keep in mind. Plan a thoughtful worship service. No amount of rehearsal is going to fix anything if you've prepared the service poorly. So it's important to think ahead. There are helpful videos already on the website of Anima that will help you do that. But it's important to remember that you don't have to plan brand new music every single service for the entire service. Think about ways that you can connect with your congregation, pick one, maybe two new songs, and lean into those as you prepare. Choose accessible arrangements. There are a lot of different arrangements of all sorts of songs, so choose one that your band is capable of playing. If every other chord is too new or too complex, then simply choose a simpler song. It's a great idea to take each band member out to coffee or lunch and learn about their heart for worship and their skill level so you'll know what they're capable of. Share real music early. You'll have the very best chance of a great rehearsal if you share real music and recordings with your band early. Instead of giving them simple chord chart with a chord and words printed, give each person a lead sheet. They'll have the words, they'll have the melody, and they'll have the chords, and they'll know how long each chord lasts. It's also really important to give that same stack of music to your tech team so that they'll know what's coming in rehearsal. As the leader, it's your job to show up early, make sure the lights are on, the music is out, the soundboard is ready to go. Get your gear tested and set up first, and then take a moment and review your rehearsal plan. Finally, take a deep breath and recognize that God is present and invite God into the rehearsal. Allow time for sound checks. So if you have monitors or in-ear monitors, you'll want to start with those. Turn down all of the audio in the house and all of the audio in the monitors, and then you're going to choose 4 or 8 bars of music that you can play over and over again, or vamp. Start with the drummer and have the drummer start the groove. You'll adjust the drummer first in the monitors, then you'll repeat that process, adding the bass guitar, then the electric guitar, then the acoustic guitar. Then you'll add the piano or any kind of synthesizer that you'll have. Then add any orchestral instrument like a saxophone or a cello or a violin. Finally, add the vocals and you as the leader. This way you'll have a helpful balance of all of the instruments. Finally, repeat that same process with the house as well. Begin with familiar music. It's really important to start rehearsal with music that people already know. So instead of starting with a song that no one's ever heard of or that you're just dressing up for the first time, start with a song that everybody knows. You'll be able to get your band locked in together and everyone will start out feeling really good about rehearsal. Rehearse the music. So it's important as the leader to have a clear idea of where you're going, how you're going to get there for every single song. You need to know what you want each song to sound like. A great way to do that is to pick an instrument that's going to lead each part of the song. So here's an easy way to do it. Divide it into sections, introduction, first verse, chorus, second verse, tag, and choose a lead instrument or the loudest instrument for every single section. And remember, just like an orchestra, not all instruments need to play all the time. Mind the bookends. You need to have a clear idea of how each song is going to start and how each song is going to end. So make a specific assignment about who is in charge of starting the song and then practice it. Do the same thing at the end. What instrument is going to end, or what instruments are going to end, and how are you going to end it? End on time. It's important to honor your band's commitment of time. So when rehearsal time is over, you need to be done. Offer a brief prayer of gratitude and then thank everyone for their investment of time It is a lot of fun to lead rehearsal, and a little preparation will make it enjoyable and profitable for your band as well. In the process, you'll become a more capable worship leader, able to worship God more fully yourself.